If we were actually at home watching TV, we would be able to buy new clothing. At least maybe that's the vision of this, right? We get this electronic megastore. So we'll start with Kelly telling us a little bit about what this means. And we're talking to Kelly Anderson of the TM Forum. She just spoke on a panel, the Megastore panel, and one of the things she emphasized was the importance of breaking down the silos between the front office and the back office. So Kelly, can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. Actually, what exists today, and I think it's just from a traditional telephony, cable, MSO model, where kind of back office is for billing and for ordering and for order management, and front office is for strategy and marketing and and product management. But really, when we're talking about converging services and next generation services, we're really talking about being able to use a lot of that valuable data that the back office has had for years and years. It's just traditionally been used for billing and maybe some cost allocation and that kind of stuff, but really taking that usage information that customers, really understanding what customers use and bring that forward to the strategy and to the front office and be able to determine, what kind of pricing plans you need to do, marketing, bundling, those type of services and those type of strategy. I mean, really getting that information on what customers are using, aggregating that information in an intelligent way, and then using that to make strategic decisions on where the company needs to go and what kind of service they need to offer is just really valuable. It's really taking technical information and making marketing information.
Which is what the theme of your talk was,
right,
getting
exactly.
to knowing what your customer wants.
Yeah, exactly. So hence, knowing your customer, we're talking about more of a behavior model than a subscription model. I mean, I think traditionally they've been using a lot of market studies and that kind of stuff, but what better data do you have than what your customers use now? And certainly with the advent of OCAP 1.1, IPDR specifications, you can actually gather that data and allocate it to specific places and used for marketing purposes instead of just creating a billing record or creating some kind of trouble ticket or something like that.
Well, super, Kelly.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Thanks so much.
First time ever that $700 million worth of goods have been sold in one day on the internet, ever.
We're here with Kshitij Kumar of Teletopia. He just spoke on the Megastore panel here at the CableNEXT conference, and one of the things you emphasized was the importance of this whole idea of bringing the Web 2.0 and Cable 2.0 together. So maybe you can speak to that.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ken. So what's been happening on the internet, of course, is Web 2.0 is really, really hot today. People like Facebook, even Google, the MySpaces of the world, they're getting a lot of attraction. People are going there, spending a lot of time actually watching videos there as well. So what's beginning to happen is this is now competition for the cable TV guys. How do we take some of those things that people are doing on the internet, on those sites while watching those videos as well, and bring those to the TV so that the cable guys can get those people looking at the TV screen over the cable TV networks. That's what Teletopia is all about, and that's what we were talking about in the Web 2.0 part of that panel.
Okay, one of the thought-provoking questions you brought up was this whole idea the cable operator has to ask themselves, are they the mall owner or are they a tenant in the mall? And so why don't you address that a little bit in terms of what does that mean?
Absolutely. I think one of the things we were talking about was that Cyber Monday just passed, and this Cyber Monday, $733 million were reported as the sales by Wall Street Journal. And one has to think about it, that most of that probably was made by people going over a broadband connection, going into the internet and buying something. But none of that revenue actually came to the cable TV operators or the IPTV operators or anybody else who's providing that connection. So to your point, this is exactly the situation. The cable TV folks have to make a decision as to, do they actually sell the things themselves? Do they partner with other people who sell the things? And then they work out a business relationship where they make a percentage off that. And I would suspect that for the initial parts, they have to start with the lowest hanging fruit. Cable TV operators provide entertainment, provide video. They don't actually sell cars or sell books or any other things. So I would suspect the simplest way and the way that actually gets them into the action is to partner with the big guys, the folks who actually have those things already on sale, so that next year when they go into Cyber Monday and they hit $1 billion, the cable guys make a significant amount of that.
Well, and it sounds like doing things, you'd mentioned the social 2.0 type things, the Web 2.0 of sending a video to your friend. Well, now you could actually send the video that is a pay-per-view video type of thing.
Absolutely, and if you look at what, again, we have to take a leaf out of the internet book. So if you look at what Facebook does today, they allow you to buy a gift, which is just a virtual gift, and they allow you to send that virtual gift to your friend who gets it virtually.
Right.
So what you can do, of course, is that you can actually buy a video on the cable TV site itself, on the TV itself, with your remote control, bring up the list of your friends, and then say to your friends, hey, here's a gift from you. But it's a real gift. It is actually a video that they can watch, they can play back. Could be music that they can play back on their set-top box.
Well, and the holidays are coming, so that's a good way to end this interview. So
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for a good panel.